comparing subcontract operations and subcontract management in Sage 200 Manufacturing versus Sicon Works Order Processing. So against a bill of material, I've got a subcontract operation. If I just go into a works order, so I've created a works order. If I just go and amend that works order, under the tracking tab, under laser etch, under options we can see that is a subcontract operation. Under details we can see some quantity price breaks there, and we can see the account information. Let's cancel out of there, cancel out of there, and close. We can see it's a subcontract, as we can see there. So within legacy manufacturing we have got subcontracting and a subcontracting list, so we can see anything that's outstanding within this list. If we just go and double click in there, we can see what we did before, so we can see purchase orders, dispatches and receipts. From this list we can then go and raise a purchase order, select raise orders, and then we can then go and dispatch and print an advice note. So there's our very plain advice note, which obviously we can amend through Report Designer. So let's just have a look at the equivalent in Sicon Works Order Processing. So within Sicon Works Order List, double click into the works order I've just created. First of all, let's have a look under the Operations tab. So we can see there's a subcontract operation within our operations. We've got a subcontract tab here, which gives us some details. If I just click on Edit, from in there we can go and process within there. So I can go and allocate, dispatch, undispatch, receive, and also generate the purchase order. But let's just do the equivalent as we have in Sage Manufacturing. So within processing we can go into subcontract management. Let's just click on search. We could also search by supplier code, etc. So my works order was works order 21. So let's select that line. Allocate, it's not actually allocating any stock, it's just a process that we need to do, so we're allocating, and then we're going to go and then generate the purchase order. Let's go and save and generate purchase order. So purchase order 406 has been created. So we can see at the bottom there purchase order information. From within the screen as well we can go and then amend the purchase order. So we can see all the information that's been applied from the bill of material operation. So the subcontract side will give us the information there. We can see the price. We can always amend that if need be. So if we amended the price, it would then feed back to the Sicon Works order. Let's close out of the purchase order. So we can do all of the processing in here. So rather than in Sage Manufacturing, all you can do is generate the purchase order and dispatch. Here we can actually receive that back in as well. So we can see quantity on purchase order. Let's just expand the screen so we can see a nice little overview here. So on purchase, dispatched, received. So let's just go and dispatch. So down here we can click on dispatch, quantity that we're dispatching. So we could part dispatch, part receive. Just like the Sage variant, we can then go and print the advice note. Again, this is Report Designer, Sage 200 Report Designer, so we can go and amend that layout. But we can see all the information's been applied there. Let's close off there. We can always reprint that advice note as well. We could undispatch as well if we needed to, but let's just go and receive. I've just clicked on search again, so this just refreshes this screen. So let's go and receive that quantity in. So let's go and receive. So this is receiving the purchase order, and it's opened up the confirm goods received standard Sage 200 goods received side. So let's enter the delivery note number. We could enter a narrative if we wish, and the quantity received. We could also record an invoice at this point if we wish, but let's just go and save. So if I just click on search, it's disappeared from our list because that subcontract operation has now been completed.